Dr. Alejandro Arroyo is one of the most renowned Chilean musicians. This photo is the photo of his arm right after the accident he had back in the year 1999. Doctors said he would never recover the mobility of his left arm again. You must understand that for a musician to lose a mobility, this kind of mobility, is a real disaster. So he would never play again and did this kind of movement. The rehabilitation process lasted for 10 years, and it was a rehabilitation process that took him over his physically and emotionally. This meant the redefinition of himself as a person. So, as he could not yet play, he went to Brazil and took a PhD in a renowned medical school in Brazil. During this PhD, he did some research work where he could join his two loves, music and science. Now we're going to see a short video where you can see a little bit more of his program that he developed during his doctoral thesis in Brazil.
Music, technology, and health have changed the life of hundreds of mothers at the Nuevo Imperial Intercultural Hospital when they decided to be part of the musical induction program during pregnancy. The idea of integrating this kind of music to the future mothers was born in the hands of two neurosurgeons from De La Frontera University. One of them is Dr. Alejandro Arroyo. He's been researching the effects of melodies in patients for the last 10 years. He created a software that gathers chords that stimulate and reduce stress before and after childbirth, including childbirth itself. These effects are both for mother and child. When we look at the brain when listening to music, we can see both hemispheres working. This implies that I will be using all of my brain potential with music. For that, there are certain harmonies and certain structures. Based on those structures, I'm composing music to stimulate the baby and also the mother on their neurological development, and I'm still working on it. It is in fact hearing, the first sense developed by the fetus on their 14th week of life. These photos are 4-dimensional ultrasounds performed to patients of Dr. Arroyo. They clearly show the effects on babies when listening to music. This music, rhythm, melody, and harmony are based on mathematical patterns. We tracked the brain with MRI, and we realized how music used certain ways that were different from the processing of the language. There are effects beyond pregnancy. Scientists say that the implementation of this program can make happier children in the future, substantially lowering the levels of violence and anxiety in them. There will be harmonious kids, children with not only cognitive but emotional IQ. These mothers say that the results are concrete, especially comparing them with their first pregnancy. Working time delivery is decreased by 50%, and the future mothers have more tolerance for pain. And that is the fundamental change. A mother who does not cry, a mother who has no worries, and who wants to have her labor spontaneously. My dream with this project is the happiness of the people in this country, so they can be more loving, which is what this country needs. And I'm sure it will be like this. A dream that became a contribution to medicine through technology. Only time will tell how this beautiful music helped to the happiness of her children.